The Prime Minister may have been speaking to the Economic Club of New York, but his pro-NAFTA message was clearly aimed at Washington.
I guess put it in a frame that maybe someone who, I don't know, did a lot of real estate deals might understand.
Justin Trudeau's direct appeal to Donald Trump was broadcast live on the president's favorite Fox Business network. He used the event to suggest the U.S. back down from some of its divisive proposals and highlighted progress made by NAFTA negotiators.
To be honest, we're down to a point where there is a good deal on the table.
Trudeau's pitch is part of Canada's efforts to re-energize NAFTA talks, and while his appearance received attention, it wasn't the kind the Prime Minister was looking for. Donald Trump's top man on trade, Robert Lighthizer, said tonight the NAFTA countries are nowhere near close to a deal, adding there are still gaping differences on many issues, including the auto sector. That assessment will not be well received by Canada's Foreign Affairs Minister, who flew back to Washington this afternoon, or by the pro-NAFTA factions at the White House, who want to see Trump sign off on a deal as quickly as possible.
And that means time is really of the essence.
U.S. lawmakers had said unless a deal was reached by today, it would be too late for Congress to pass an agreement before the midterm elections in November. But they now say it could still be possible if a deal is reached in the next couple of weeks.
It is generally considered it will be more difficult if the Democrats, who tend to be more protectionist, are in the majority.
This former diplomat says if more Democrats get elected in the midterms this November, as expected, it will be harder to get a new NAFTA approved by Congress. Similar challenges exist in Mexico because of the upcoming federal election on July 1st. Business leaders in Canada also want a deal soon.
Uncertainty means that people leave the cash in the bank, they don't invest in new equipment, they don't hire new people, they don't expand their business, and they wait until they know what the rules are.
And Katie joins me now here in Ottawa, just down the hall. Okay, so that statement from Robert Lighthizer, Katie, it makes me think that they are negotiating in different rooms than the Canadian government. Tell us what we can make of that. How can we understand it?
Well, the U.S. Trade Representative, Rosie, may have been lashing out because from a distance, it looks like the Canadians are really trying to go around him in the hopes of getting a deal done soon. There are different factions in the White House that are either pro or anti-NAFTA, and we know that Justin Trudeau's inner circle has been reaching out to those pro-NAFTA officials for quite some time now in the hopes of influencing the Trump administration. Robert Lighthizer may not like that since he is the one overseeing the negotiations for the Americans, and that could be one reason why he offered such a blunt and very different assessment of the state of talks, Rosie.
Okay, we'll see what happens. You'll be on it. Thank you, Katie. Appreciate it.
Thanks.